The most important hire that you're going to make in 2026 is your director of artificial intelligence. Whether you're a football coach or an athletic director, you need to hire someone to lead your AI efforts. As a head football coach, AI is becoming so prominent in what we do that it is important that we have someone who can bridge the gap and unify our AI resources between our different departments and the different units of our coaching staff. Football is a game where we spend a lot of time preparing and looking at data. We are inundated with so much information, and AI has come along and can analyze that information so much faster than a human. With the prevalence of AI, you need to have someone who's going to streamline those efforts. And what this is going to do is it is going to free up your coaches to be able to spend more time doing what they love. And that's teaching and coaching and building relationships. But now we're going to be able to have more information than ever before. And we'll be able to have that information in such a way that we can actually take action on it. So let's talk about this director of artificial intelligence. You're going to have someone who's going to lead your program's effort to improve preparation, player development, staff efficiency, your scouting communication, overall organization, and you're not going to have to replace anyone to do it. Now, if you're at the Power Four level, you're at the Group of Five level, you're at the NFL level. This is a high level position reporting to your head football coach and athletic director or general manager. This is someone who is going to be at a position where they're going to be paid very well to pull people together and unify efforts. So what happens in a lot of football programs, companies that I've worked with, is you have a very fragmented and fractured use of AI. Some people are using it one way, some people are using it a different way, and there's not a lot of sharing of information. In football, there are a lot of very important pieces that can be brought together to help all of your coaches and all of your different departments to be able to be streamlined in their efforts. And what we want to do is we want to take the tedious tasks away from coaches that are a time suck and have a director of AI and an AI staff. You might even have a couple of people working with them who are now going to be able to put all of this information together, organize it in such a way that it makes sense. And then your coaches are going to be able to make data-driven decisions. As we look at what your AI director, your director of artificial intelligence is going to do, they're going to save your coaches hours of time. Now, if you're at the high school level, this or the small college level, you may not have a budget to hire someone specifically for this. But if you're an AD, an athletic director at a school where you have some budget flexibility, this is something to consider. All right, is someone who can work with all of your coaches and different department heads to maximize your use of AI. But at a high school and small college level, this is where you're going to take a coach and you're going to give them that title. But it's not a ceremonial or a symbolic title. It comes with it great responsibility. What we're going to be doing is supporting the other members of the coaching staff in being able to break down information much faster, be able to build reports, surface tendencies. We're going to be able to support our decision making with strong data correlation. We're going to be able to provide additional support for our players. With AI, the capabilities of building dashboards and things like that, it's just amazing what you can do. Imagine having an academic dashboard or a player development dashboard. If I'm at a larger school and there's a company, Recon Sports, that does a great job of this, they're tracking and unifying information from all the different departments. So what you're able to do is get your strength conditioning, your player development staff, your spiritual development, your nutrition, and then your position coaches and your academic support team. And all of their data is going into one repository so that you can truly target different issues that may come up. So AI is going to give you an opportunity to be able to do this in such a fast and efficient way. We're going to be able, obviously, to game plan and self scout. And your director of AI is going to be creating deliverables so that your coaches don't have to create these. Your coaches say, listen, here's what I want. And your director of AI is going to get that for them each and every week. And not only that, they're going to be able to do this throughout the year. Now, at a larger school, you need to have an AI staff. So you're going to have a director of AI. You might have an offensive AI coordinator, a defensive AI coordinator, maybe a special teams coordinator, and then maybe a academic and recruiting AI coordinator. And what they're going to be doing is working with members of those different groups to find out what information they need, how they need it, and then we're going to get it to them quickly and efficiently so that they have what they need. And then they don't have to go out and find that information. What we're really looking at here are 5 functions. We want to be able to analyze, organize, predict, and create to free up your coaches to be able to teach and coach. All right. This is just kind of an overview of your director of AI, but what they're doing is they're going through and getting deliverables. They're creating deliverables for your coaches to be able to make better decisions. They're going to be able to create. So with AI, you don't need any coding ability to create custom dashboards. Think about offensive and defensive dashboards you can create, but how about also creating an academic dashboard? How about being able to create a dashboard that covers academics, strength conditioning, recruiting? How about a recruiting dashboard, a special teams personnel dashboard? Your AI director will be able to do all of these things, and then they're going to be able to produce the practice plans and the call sheets and the practice scripts and scout cards and all the things that can bog your coaches down. They're going to be able to create. The future of football is intelligent. AI is here. It's not going anywhere. Now, I put a guide together. It's about 60 pages. You can get that guide. I've put it in my AI game planning resources. So I have, using AI to supercharge your offensive game plan. I have using AI to build a dominant defensive game plan that, you can get those as a bundle also. You can, within that, I've put a bunch of bonuses. The director of artificial intelligence, director of AI for football, is a 60-page guide that's in there. It has the job description and walks you through what you're going to do. Has your coordinator of AI for offense and defense and has some workflows and just some things to get you started. That's a free bonus. That's if you order my game planning package, or if you already ordered it, go back in and you can, download the updates. So you can get all that. I've also put together some additional bonuses. All right. Some additional bonuses for you, including AI for fundraising, a recruiting guide for high school and college coaches, an AI prompting guide for coaches, harnessing the power of AI as a head coach, just a whole bunch of free additional resources to help you because AI, guys, AI is here. It's not going anywhere. And it will give you a competitive advantage. Coaches that use AI the right way are going to gain a huge advantage. All right. The next hire you're going to make needs to be your director of artificial intelligence. Use the guide that I put together to help lead you. And this is going to be a very exciting time to see what happens over the next 3 to 6 months, the next 3 to 6 years to see where we go with this.